Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we're talking with our SGA President here at Troy University, Olivia Melton. Olivia, thanks for joining me here today.
Thanks for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
First semester officially in the seat as SGA President. I know you've probably got to be excited about this school year as in your term as SGA President. So how does it feel to finally be in office and start working on things here for the school?
Yeah, I love it. I love being able to work with people to really see tangible changes on our campus. So I'm really excited to get started and hit the ground running.
And so what are some of your, hopes and dreams for this semester?
Yeah.
What are some of the checklist things you'd like to be able to pull off this semester here at Troy University?
Yeah, there's a lot, but some of the major ones, we really want to see GRE prep classes on this campus. We're seeing more and more of our students using Troy University as a stepping stone to even higher education. So we want to make sure that our students are prepared and are competitive in that market for entry, acceptance, and scholarships and fellowships. So really excited about that one. We're also working with administration to get the TransLock app for our bus system. So that'll be a live feed system for our buses. So students will be able to download an app, see exactly where the bus is in real time, and to see where the routes are. So that way we can possibly alleviate some of our issues with parking and better transport students from and off campus. And we hope to also integrate a lot of our international students. We've been working with them to see what we can do to help them. We have a large influx this year of international students compared to previous years. So we're excited to get them on campus and implement it into our campus to really show them what Troy's about and help our students be more involved with them.
And that app sounds like something that I think a lot of students are going to be interested in once that gets into place. Getting the integrating into the shuttle system, it's something I know sounds like it's going to be a pretty good thing and alleviate some of the issues we have here on campus. But technology, there's another new piece of technology that SGA is implementing that I'm particularly interested in, and we discussed this. Moving to an online voting system starting this semester. Talk a little about moving to an online voting system and why is it necessary, you think, to kind of make that shift technologically?
Yeah, so that's one of the things that I was in charge of voting last year. So I was the director of representation, and something that I saw was that our voter turnout was extremely low for our campus, as it normally is in higher education and even in general public elections. It was just as low. So we were thinking, what can we do to help our students get more involved on campus? And we were one of the only schools that still had students coming into the office to vote. There were long lines, students when the weather was bad that affected it. There was just a lot of outside factors that would affect students' ability to go and vote. So what we did, we started looking for technology to allow them to vote online. And what we did a lot of research. We called a lot of different schools, and what we found was that our system that we're going to be using, Qualtrics, is going to be the best system. So what that's going to look like is on the day of the election, each student will be sent out an email. That email will contain an individualized link to their ability to vote. They will log in, click that vote. There'll be a verification, so it may be their student ID number that they have to click, their phone number, whatever it is. They'll enter that in and then they'll submit their vote online. So our hopes for this is that all students will feel like they have a voice, that they're able to participate, and that they're going to be more well represented in future elections.
And of course that two-step verification system helps deal with a little bit of maybe some fraud issues out there to help the right student be the one that's actually voting for the person there. So, and that's got to be important to make sure that you guys have a fair election and a fair vote.
I mean, that is definitely the role of the SGA when we were looking at this is this going to be fair? Is it going to be fair for the candidates? Is it going to be fair for the students? And so we definitely put in that two-step verification. So you have to have their Web Express information to get into your email, and then we will change it at each election what the second step verification is. So it could be student ID, home address, lots of different things.
Any option there, and of course, and you said to allow more students the chance to vote because they may have classes, other things and open the vote up to more students and
people who are
make
studying
it easier.
abroad.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a whole range of issues that could come up with that.
And of course, the first opportunity for it will be the Senate vacancy election coming up. But then I guess the real test will be probably what most students think are the most important elections held all year when we get to homecoming.
Yes.
Correct?
So we'll be excited to see. So hopefully we'll have that Senate election in the next 2 weeks, so we can see how that goes. If there's any issues, we don't expect expecting. We're very prepared for it, and we're excited to see how students are their feedback. And then for the homecoming court election, we're ready and excited to see how everything flows.
And so that big important vote for students, and of course, students already should probably start thinking about homecoming. It's right around the corner. I know the packets are they available at this time?
So packets are available September 1st,
Okay.
and then anyone that's interested in being involved, any organization, they need to be attending the 3 meetings following.
Okay.
So it's all the information that's going to be online and in the SGA office. September 1st they're available, and then they're due the following week.
All right. Well, here's hoping the new online voting system works out for everybody there, and hopefully a good, fun, and active semester for the SGA. Thanks for joining us today. So,
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.